Borderlands 4 is out today on PC. Let me walk you through all the classes in their trees as fast as possible so you pick your main. Let's get into it. Amon is your brutal warrior style class. His cybernetics tree allows him to use dual elemental fire and ice axes. You can melee with the weapons, throw them, even turn them into drones. But his forge skills, he actually combines those axes and throws them like a boomerang. His vengeance tree is his more supporty tank style build where he uses a shield and a whip. But the forge guild for this ability is that he puts up a giant fire shield that you can stand behind, shoot, and deal more damage through. It blocks damage from the front, and if enemies walk through it, they get burned. His calamity tree puts the fist forward where he gets charging punches, and he's all about that melee up close. Turns his melee into a cone, and it allows you to zip all over the battlefield. And the forge skill actually pulls out a giant hammer, a fire hammer that he slams onto the ground, doing massive AoE. Vex is the siren slash necromancer of this game. Her first tree is her phase familiar, where she gets a giant cat pet named Trouble. It gives you that ranger vibe where you have a really big impactful pet that you can actually turn into a badass. You can also change its element and give it abilities. Her incarnate tree turns her into a warlock with wings. So she'll trade all these summons and instead become more of a warlock, dealing a ton of damage with AoE spells. Her Deadringer tree is my personal favorite because I always love playing necromancers. She's going to be able to summon specters. Some specters will have weapons at range and some will come with scythes up close, each of which can be built differently and buffed differently to build more of the range or melee playstyle with your summons. I love that stuff. Then we have Harlow, which is your more specialized technical genius that has a ton of supporting abilities. Her first tree is Cosmic Brilliance, where she throws out this flux generator where it gives ally shield when you're inside of it, and it actually constantly deals damage to enemies that are inside of it. It also can be used to remove all elemental resistances from enemies, which is an insanely powerful tool for somebody in your party. Her creative burst tree is her most selfish tree as it shoots this large disco ball that goes boom and deals 1 billion damage. This ability can be augmented in a ton of different ways, including making it bounce and pull enemies with it, but it is essentially the most offensive tree she has. And her last tree is the Seize the Day skill tree. You can use these 0 points to bubble enemies, think Amara with Phase Grasp, but then you can slam them all over the place, including other enemies. And it can also do things like healing people around the bubble for more of a support ability for your team. Rafa is your Exosuit Speed Demon class. Rafa can build an Arc Knives tree where he goes into third person with dual blades and will be running around and using just blades for his class. Me personally, that is a really cool tree. I'm excited to see how people try to make that work at the end game. His second tree is the Peacebreaker cannons. I think this is going to be the most meta tree in the game because they put these 2 shoulder mounted cannons that'll actually auto aim for you while you're using your weapons. Being able to have an ability like that allows you to still have full focus on your weapon is insanely powerful, typically at the end game. His Apophis Lance tree is heavily more focused into ordnance damage, which is about like heavy damage and nades. It gives him a left shoulder mounted cannon, which deals a ton of damage in a large spread. It's like an AoE constant nade launcher, except for they never land. They more so just travel forward or niche, but I do think it could be fun to run. Which class are you going to be running? I'm playing the game right now with drops on my stream, so drop in and say what's up, and I'll see you in the next video.